And now, Minion Works presents Freelance Heroism.
This week's Freelance Heroism episode is brought to you by some special patrons who donated at the producer tier.
Hey guys, we just want to say thank you to everyone who donates and support at this tier in particular. It helps us produce a better show. We want to say thank you very much. In particular, we want to say thank you to Zach Stowell, aka REO Teabaggin, to Mo Walker, to Chris Deeds, to Chris Sones, and Orient_Tiger. Thank you guys for helping us make a better show for everyone. Everyone out there, give them a round of applause. Yeah! There's a raspy jaguar in here.
Oh.
Hi freelancers, and welcome back to Freelance Heroism. I'm Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
We're a D&D 5e actual play podcast. This week, we're continuing our Bard Company game because Rachel lost her mind and offered to DM Lost Mine a Fandelver. We created a party of 4 elven bards who are all related to each other and formed a metal band, Lich Gate. We were originally hired to escort a cart of supplies to the little town of Phandalin through the dangerous and clear-skied countryside of the Forgotten Realms.
While the setting is typical for a campaign starter, our heroes are not. Will they actually be able to complete a basic escort mission? Or will they just make up songs and talk in funny accents? Join us and find out on this episode, Door Jam.
Last episode, the band decided to explore the abandoned Tresendar Manor on the edge of Phandalin. They were accompanied by their executive talent agent, Varian Herpator, who had decided to spin Lich Gate not only as the greatest rock band in the Forgotten Realms, but also a party of heroic adventurers.
The band began to explore the basement of the manor, where they immediately split up. Varys discovered a collection of kegs, Mellifleur examined a cistern, and Renasmir and Varian fell into a pit trap in the hallway, which was the second room that they explored. The band was then attacked by a group of Red Brands, the local gang in the area, and after defeating the gang, the band continued to explore the basement.
We're going to get to the bottom of this! And quick! We did a good job, I thought. Everyone explores that level. Nobody explores the bottom of the pits. That's what we do.
Right.
We leave no turn unstoned.
I thought it was funny how you guys got to the first room and then immediately went in different directions, and then 2 of you immediately fell into a trap.
Yeah, it's chaos theory. That is the definition of chaos theory. Who knows what'll happen? Every door is an opportunity to fuck up again. Feel good. Feel real good. Oh my god, that kid. It's a national treasure and should be protected.
Oh my god.
That kid aged 45 years when they gave him the gas. It's like, you good, bro? You good? I'm like, dude, you're like 7. Why are you talking like you've been on a job site for a week? Diz that. I'm like, yeah. I'm with you. Sometimes words just sound good to say.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wish everybody knew the Dizzy Kid. I'm sorry, I know that that's not connected, but
Mm-hmm.
the Dizzy Kid, everyone would get it. I'm going to share that video on our... Can I do that?
Yeah.
I don't want to bog down our shares, but I'll share it today.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put like preparation watching for tomorrow. Just for this part, that'll probably get cut. I might be a little loopy.
Uh-huh.
This is gonna be fucking awesome.
I apologize ahead of time if that
Oh, do not
happens. It
apologize.
doesn't happen every time. It only happens sometimes. But
Okay.
I figure if I take it now, it'll start to kick in, in
Mhm.
the game. So good. Nice haircut, Rachel.
I know, thank you.
You got turbo curls down at the bottom.
Yeah, these curls are still like hanging on. the lady was like, yeah, this should last a couple days if you don't wash your hair. I'm like,
She's like, well, that's convenient. I never wash my hair.
this is
As
a
you can
commitment.
Tell by the leaves I have in it.
Sorry.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yep. What's up, man?
Perfect. No, not too much. Not too much.
I'm taking that bottom of your screen, Nate.
Yeah, I'm trying something here tonight. I have figured out that I can. I figured out that I can broadcast through XSplit to Zoom. So Zoom will actually let me use XSplit as my camera as opposed to just the camera itself.
Mm-hmm.
So you can record the video too?
I don't know about that. I'm playing with some things, but I also have a new toy, and I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll find out here in a second. Let me see. So
That is incredible.
does the sound play through?
No, I didn't hear the sound.
Okay, so that's the thing I've got to try and fix. Damn it.
Well, do it now. Fix it. I want to hear some. I want to hear some
know.
face palm detection.
Let's see. Why is that not working?
Actually, I believe Zoom does record the video because I end up with a video file and an audio file.
Yeah.
Every time we record.
Hell
Let's
yes.
see. So
Save the
this
audio.
is going to go system.
everything.
sound.
I only record audio.
Mm.
Maybe it's a setting I pick, though.
Maybe you're just too fancy for video, Rachel.
Maybe.
Microphone goes out to there.
Because I don't record anything. So on this end, it's super clean.
Let's see. Audio preview. Nope, that's not what I want. So that should go out to the system sound. So that if it goes there and I go to Zoom. It sucks. I bet it's not going to work. System
is-
sound.
Going to be the second time I've run this specific module today.
I have a feeling you're going to come up with two completely different outcomes. It's just a guess.
I told so I run this for my D&D club at the library, which
Yeah.
is for 5 homeschool kids from the ages of like 10 to 13.
Okay.
I told them a little bit about how I run this for another group, and it's a bunch of bards. And every time now when we get through a session, they will ask me, what did the bards do? Did the bards get this far? When the bards get to this point, you should tell them how we solved the problem.
I think it's
I'm gonna just go out on a limb here and say if we were trying to play a tactical game, I think we'd do better. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like we could probably manage the starter campaign okay.
I
You
hope
know what
so.
I mean?
I hope so.
Why don't you throw those little kids into Barovia and see how they fucking do?
I thought about it because they want to play another module after we finish this one.
Put them in Barovia.
Mm-hmm.
Have the professional give them a tutorial of murder. And like just throw them in the basement with the vampire kid. You'll figure it out.
Locks the door behind them.
You'll figure it out.
And these children will need years and years of therapy.
Man, we just got a new kid. If this kid is as talented as they look like they are, that would be a fine addition to our pen of child warriors.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
You guys are fucking Batman.
In all fairness, though, we have a much better success rate with our orphans than Batman.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day. How the fuck? What organization is still giving this piece of shit kids? Like,
I mean,
what happened to the last one we gave you?
hey,
He's
you guys be
dead in
careful.
Belgium.
I'm going to equip Strahd with a crowbar of +5 to orphan beat.
Oh
Right.
no!
Oh, he's found in a fucking snowy fucking cabin in Russia. Sorry.
Tell me,
Was he
what to start
beaten?
more, 1 or 2?
Right. How good was that? Did you see the cartoon version?
Yes. God.
Oh.
Oh, the cartoon version was like,
Oh, I
holy
loved it.
shit, it just gave me chills all over again.
There's something amazing about seeing it in motion.
Right?
And Batman trying to get there on a stupid batter cycle or whatever. Wee! I'm like, lame. You're not going to get there in time. Should have had a bat snowmobile.
Not like you're a millionaire. Even a fucking jet or some shit.
Oh,
Right?
my God.
Fucking helicopter. Something.
I mean, you can teleport to the fucking tower, the Justice League tower in space, but you can't fucking teleport around the planet. Great job, Batman.
He's like, he's
Fail.
just a kid. He can handle it.
I can always get another.
I just thought it was funny that Robin got beat with a crowbar. You think you should have got another bird-themed bar to beat him with?
Oh, God.
He beat the Nightwing out of him.
Oh, Lord.
I was just talking to a friend about Robin, actually, not 30 minutes ago, right?
Mhm.
And they go, I posted a picture of like sad Batman, right? He's like pushing a fucking swing with no one on it, and he's just looking all sad. And but they go, they were just thinking about Dick. I'm like, aren't we all?
Oh,
We're all just sitting around thinking about Dick.
Well, technically, in that movie, he was.
All day, every day.
oh
And
my.
twice on Sundays.
Oh
Did you see
my.
what happened to my Dick? My Dick caught a wicked pounding.
Oh dear God.
I got
Wait a
there
minute.
at the last minute.
There we go.
There was a dick pounding that lasted for about 15 minutes, and then an explosion, covering the wastegate with a smoky white film.
I'm going to wear this poor button out before the time the night's over.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
get
Rachel's still looking for something better to do on Friday nights.
Of course. Oh, I opened the wrong end.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to load up for this game. I'm trying to get ready. This game that's not really a game. It's like, hey, let's make fictional characters walk in a direction until we find something to make fun of.
That's pretty much it.
Well, can you guys tell me what happened last game?
Something about miners and seamen. That's all I basically remember.
Right. There was so
I was drunk.
These miners were working the shaft, and they got a big load from underground. And then the seamen washed upon the shore at the docks. The docks were frothy with seamen. And then there was a man who bathed in butter, and he sent us off to talk to some priest ho. And
Yeah.
then the priest
Blind one.
ho, we also heard about some orcs that we were supposed to take care of, but we totally back page that motherfucker. We're just like, no, not dealing with that.
Right.
And then so we took on like I think 6 quests. We have to find a book from a banshee.
Yeah.
This is probably not good enough to go at the start of the episode, huh? As a recap.
Is
So there was this priest hole, right, and then some orcs or something.
I was going to say our quest log is currently full. We need to go clear that motherfucker out.
Yeah. We have to find 50 raptor buttholes, and then we can get our shoulder pads made.
Our rainbow-colored shoulder pads, yes.
Right.
It'd be really brutal if they were made from buttholes.
Yeah. That's why we need 50 of them. You have to link them together like chain.
Butthole chainmail. It doesn't get much brutal.
This is the facepalm
It does
detective.
not get much more brutal than that.
That's my goal now, is just to make him put up that logo.
I want to get one of those. That's sweet.
So,
Ugh.
do you guys remember where we ended last game?
So we had gone to drop off, I thought, the contents of the wagon,
Mm-hmm.
at which point I think we tried to screw the owner out of what he owed us or something. I don't quite remember.
Yeah.
And then I think
Not-
that's where
Not last posted episode.
No,
because
I
there's
know.
still like an hour and a half of gameplay after that hasn't been posted yet.
No, there's an hour and a half of episode. There's 4.5 minutes of gameplay.
Oh, that's right. We went into the house and
Yeah, we fell into a hole.
we fell in a hole.
Yes.
We dealt with some rogues and thieves guilds and something.
That's
Some
right.
dudes in red, right?
Yes.
They
Which
stole
Nate
my
is
beer.
representing the red
Yes, that's right.
They stole my beer.
turncoat.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
motherfuckers.
You guys are at the Red Brand hideout.
Someone told me there were music critics.
You guys have explored 3 rooms so far, if I recall correctly.
Correctly.
Maybe that's what that map was that I had doodled out here. Wow. Did we go to a kitchen? Was there a kitchen involved at some point?
There's like a storage room. There's
Oh no, we went in the basement. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, the entrance.
This is the map. Oh, cool.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, then there was a storage room, and we beat up a bunch of guys, and there was that cistern.
That's right.
Oh yeah. Then we went. Then we went through the door to the north and fell in. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
I remember.
Excellent.
Pit and double doors. Okay.
So there was a shaft.
Face palm detected.
And there's the picture I'm trying to get. The whole reason I said shaft. Start you guys off to get her to face palm to give the picture. There you go, Ray.
Thank you. Thanks.
Anytime.
Appreciate it.
Right on, freelance.
I feel a wicked burp coming on. I'm sorry. Just give me 1 second. Okay. I'll mute.
Oh God! Sometimes the video on this is priceless.
You guys go ahead. I'm gonna need a second. I'm gonna mute.
Yeah, I'll work this one out, huh?
All right. So, you guys still have more of the cellar to explore.
I'm getting really pissed off about this whole cellar deal. Do you guys want to kick in these doors?
Well, I mean,
Hell yeah.
they're there.
Is there any other way to open them?
I don't know.
You know, it'd be
There's not any other metal ways of opening doors.
Your head.
Well,
Metal
you
head.
could just shoulder charge into it.
You have a point. I could headbutt the door. Hold my hat.
You got it.
All right.
In the amount of time it took you to remove your hat, hand it to a person, and hold it to prepare your headbutt, I could have just opened the door.
Yeah, but you didn't, did you? Oh,
No, I
well, then
didn't.
guess what?
I want to see this happen. I want to see this
We
door
all wanna-
be...
Yeah, we
Damn
don't want to see
straight.
this happen.
Damn straight. All right. Get my dice cup out here.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to rage to do this.
The door was
Rage?
cemented closed from the other
Did you
end.
take a level of barbarian?
Yup.
Oh my god.
I am a barbarian
Barbarian.
Part.
because that's really brutal.
Great.
Watch me rage. All right. So that gives me like advantage on strength shit, doesn't it?
Take a look.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Raging gives you advantage on strength checks.
It makes me extra special. All right. So I'm going to start singing one of our songs. I think I'm going to sing our song, Rage of the Night. I was working on song titles. That's one of them.
Okay.
And as I hit the chorus,
I know that one. It's a good song.
play along, brother. I could use the inspiration.
I save those for later.
You suck, Raspberry. You're supposed to be my brother.
I hope this isn't a thick door, or you're gonna have to be sucking food.
I smashed it through this head first through the door. Oh man,
Uh-oh.
it's not as good as I would have liked. I got 12. Yeah, you could have gave me because someone could have inspired me. Thanks, guys. 2 other bards sitting there. I'll give you a D6. No, that's all right, fellas.
Well,
Didn't think you needed to be inspired to go through a door. I kind of thought that was just old hat by now.
Well, I just smashed through it. I just ran my head right into it.
so
Roar!
a 12 is not enough to break through the door for a couple of reasons. One is that you only have about 10 feet to run.
Yeah.
Because beyond that is the pit.
Yeah.
Also, the doors, while old, are pretty sturdy, and they also have a sheet of what looks like copper over them.
Shit.
So it's kind of like pretty...
Damn coppers, see? Damn coppers.
So you hit the door. It does kind of shake in the frame, and you definitely leave a indentation of your head, like in the copper.
I hand you back your hat. Holy shit, man! That was
You might have
metal on
already-
metal.
Someone might have wanted to tell me that they were copper sheeted there.
Well, you were.
That might have been an important detail to share.
Well, you didn't give me any time. You just said I want to rage and headbutt the door. So
Yes, I did. So,
I'm
well, you're
not gonna stop
No.
you from living your
no. Well, you're right, and I appreciate it.
Look on the bright side, because I want to test you for concussion.
Oh,
Look on the bright side. Do you feel any dizziness?
I grab a torch off the wall and wave it in front of his face to see if his eyes follow it.
Hey, y'all, that ain't gonna work. His eyes don't follow it, anyways.
His eyes are rebels.
Maybe I get a little bit too close.
my eyes just stare through you.
He definitely has a concussion.
All of his pupils always point back towards his brain. All the time.
Oh my God, I'm gonna do it again.
He's a lyricist. That's why he's so interesting.
I put his hat on. Look, or his
He's
head.
got me. This door has me really pissed off now. I might have to write a song about this.
It'll be called when God closes the door, he closes the shit out of that door.
Damn you!
It could be our door jam.
That's what we'll call it. Door jam. All right, that's a 20 there on that one I got.
Okay.
Woo!
So you break through that door, and
Yes.
the momentum kind of, keeps you
Oh yeah.
running in. So in this room, there are 3 large stone sarcophagi within this
Oh,
dusty crypt.
Yeah.
Propped up against each one is a human skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail. There are false columns along the walls that are carved with images of oak trees. And the skeletons, which were alerted by your presence when you first headbutted the door, will immediately attack you.
Yeah, it figures. Can I get the dimensions on the door for my little mappy poo here?
Hey.
It is.
Would this be a wrong time for me to say that we might be boned?
Yeah.
That'd be very appropriate.
It's a set of double doors, Jake.
Oh.
Dumbledore. Fuck
I
yeah,
love that.
Dumbledore. I just took a level of wizard too. This is perfect. I'm gonna join the school, and I'm not gonna hit my head on it. I'm just gonna go right through the proper part of the wall,
Okay.
so that way I can go to the train station or wherever the fuck is in that place that I didn't read.
Dumbledore? I love that guy.
I've only seen him one time in a movie, and then another guy who played him in another movie.
So what's the dimensions of the room here?
Give me just a second.
I'm sorry.
Third. the room is third dimension.
Okay.
Well, that's good that there's 3 of them.
The
There are
room
3 bones.
is,
Hopefully it's big enough for all of us to fit inside.
Heyo. Heyo.
20 by 30.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Speaking of bones.
Bone to bone, bone, bone.
Oh.
Let's see. So we'll do a initial round of Mellifere and the skeletons.
Bring them.
The Boner Crew?
Mel,
That's their name.
Mel, give me your initiative.
10.
10. Okay.
I'm like lightning.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And this is your only rage for the day, right? And
I have 2 per day, it says.
you have I thought you got a number equal to your barbarian level.
No, it says 2 per day I wrote down. Maybe I'm wrong. That's what I wrote. I could be wrong.
I'll look it up. You guys keep going.
Okay, thank you.
But I still should be raging.
Yes, it lasts for 1 minute.
So you have a raging boner now. Okay, got it.
Rage.
Yes. Indeed, I do. Guys, I might have to go spend some time with my girlfriend now.
I'm noticing a trend here.
Just maybe.
That is why when Morpheus holds his hand out, you always take the blue pill.
Oh my God.
Welcome to the Bone Zone.
Jake, what is your initiative modifier?
My initiative modifier is +4.
+4. Okay.
He has 2 rages a day at level 1 and 2. At 3rd level, it goes to 3. 6th level goes to 4.
Okay.
12th level it goes to 5.
All right. The first skeleton will approach, and it will attempt to hit you with its short sword.
Short sword, bummer.
It will shatter against my fury.
Does a 16 hit you?
Just barely.
Okay.
You'll never hit anything without an 18. Trust me on this.
That's 4 damage.
Okay.
The second skeleton will approach to hit you and miss, and it is your turn. So you have 2 skeletons on you, and there's a third one in the back of the room.
All right.
Boy,
Okay.
I wish this pill would kick in. Oh.
If this fight lasts for more than 4 hours,
I may want to consult the doctor.
So you took the blue pill, didn't you?
All right, these things really have me angry.
So
Shit,
far,
it wasn't the door.
literally everything you have encountered has made you angry since we started playing 5 minutes ago. Like this
In all
cellar,
fairness, he did encounter the door twice.
like this cellar makes me angry. This door makes me angry. These skeletons make me angry.
That sounds like a
Rage is my
Ramon song.
muse.
This door
Rage
makes
is
me
my
angry.
muse.
Hey, can I get a series of claps?
All right.
How you write a Ramon song? This makes me angry. Clap, clap, clap.
All right. I'll go with the long sword.
Okay.
And I get +2 to damage with my rage, and we're gonna get a dice that was cocked. You motherfucker. That's a miss.
All right.
Yeah, I have it. Yeah.
Oh shit! I think you need your lucky hat.
And then the
Probably.
skeleton in the back of the room will fire his short bow at you and miss. Nazmir, Virian, and Varys, roll me initiative.
ooh.
Oh
Oh,
shit! Nat 20.
you're not the only one.
18 total.
24 total.
Initiative is there, so 22 for me.
Okay.
And give me 1 second so the way I'm going to go sequester my dog.
Sure. Varys,
Cheers.
you are up.
Hi, puppy.
Knock an arrow on the bow.
I thought he said
Raise
I
it up.
poppy.
I shoot at the closest skeleton.
So there's 2 that are at Mel, and those are the closest. And then there's one in the back of the room farther away from you guys that has a bow out.
You know what? I'll shoot the one in the back.
Okay.
Mel's not going to be able to hold the ground.
All right.
Plus, you make it angry at me if I kill one of his skeletons.
That's true.
He's gonna be angry anyway.
Yeah. No matter what path you take, it's going to.
I'm always going to be pissed off. That's what I do.
16.
16 will hit.
Woo, doggy. Where the fuck's that D8? That is an 8.
8 damage. He is still alive.
I'm going to move my... What the fuck is it? Do I know how this one? Alright. I'm good. I'm done.
Okay. It would be Virian's turn next.
Virian Herpator.
Virian, you are up.
I'm up. Okay, what happened?
Varys shot the skeleton in the back, the one that has
Okay.
the bow. It's still alive.
With a lucky hat.
Okay. All right. I think I'll go ahead and take my long sword out, and that will be 17.
Okay, that will hit.
Holy
Are you
shit.
attacking one
No,
of the
I can't
two?
hit.
One of the 2 that are on Mel?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. A whopping 1 point of damage.
Nice.
Yes.
It is
That's-
still alive.
I would imagine so.
Anything else?
Who is up next?
Renazmir.
Okay. No, I think for now I'm gonna stay where I am so I can keep hacking away at the two that are on Mel.
Okay. Renasmir, it is your turn.
Okay. There's two up front,
Yes.
and they look like they're being managed, correct?
Um,
How far is the one in the back?
the
From
one
me.
in the back is about 25 feet away from you.
Excellent. Okay. So how old do these skeletons look? They look pretty ramshackle.
Yeah.
Are they underage?
Okay. So I, just as a quick lesson in boniology, I guess that's what it's called. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to run up to-
Bonerology.
Bonerology is the study of star bones. I'm talking about boniopathy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run to the one in the back, the skeleton in the back, and I'm gonna put my hand through the hole in his pelvis,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna try to pull his pelvis out to separate the hip bone from the leg bone, because I remember the song, and it says that the hip bone's connected to the leg bone.
Okay.
That's how it goes. That's the song there.
Uh-huh. All right. I guess it would be like a touch attack.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, there you go. Touch the bone. Go for it, Renasmir. Touch it.
How about they touch this bone? I have put my hand through the bone, and have now retrieved.
So let's say that's your attack with your dex modifier. Does that sound fair?
Sounds fair to me.
All right.
Anyone want to inspire?
If
Inspire
I
you touching the bone?
I have a 15 right now.
That's good enough.
Wait, is my okay? That's good enough. Good, excellent.
Yes, I think
He's about to argue. He's about to argue the whole thing.
I was locked and loaded.
it's about to say you touching the bone seems like you'd be giving it inspiration, but it's just me.
I'm telling you, man. Sometimes you gotta attack these skeletons where they least expect it, which is
And now the skeleton's very happy to see you.
the crotchial region. And I'm
Right,
going
like-
to pull out his pelvis. Now tell me what happens.
Welcome to Rachel.
Oh
Rachel.
my god.
Welcome to my world when writing started rim lipping. or limb ripping.
Yep.
Oh my god, I loved that fuck up so much. It was like insane. Like, do you know how amazing it is to have someone try to say rim lip or goddamn rim ripping and then to fuck it up and it'd be better than it started? Oh, he said Bubba's over there rim lipping and I immediately cackle like a fucking madman.
I don't think I've ever been able to say that right.
Oh, God.
I mean, it's so much better now that going
Right.
back is impossible. Remember
Oh,
we said
yeah.
Tuna Kote's name was impossible?
Oh, Chunicarzard.
And now-
Chunicarzard.
And now we got Vilnius and rim lipping and
roll me a d6.
what? Got to keep rolling for this dude's pelvis. Do I add a bonus? Bonus. Okay, sorry.
Add your.
Because you boned us?
I should get a pun bonus.
Oh my god, no.
Heroic pun game plus one.
Add
Heroic
your
crotch crab.
strength modifier,
God damn it.
Mr. Wizard.
Hey, 6 total.
Ooh,
That
the wizard
is-
is hungry.
Enough to kill you. It's almost like
Kill you.
like a Jenga tower. Like you rip out the hip bone and then like the rest of the skeleton just like falls to pieces.
It's like
Oh,
it's like
matters.
yanking the tablecloth out from underneath all the dishes.
Yeah.
And the bowman is still standing.
There's that Hanna-Barbera cartoon physics-like moment where the legs fall, but the rest of him stays up in the air for a split second, and then he just
Yeah, like the 5 goes west.
yeah.
That dancing skeleton.
Witness now as Rachel goes into the kitchen and kicks her cat repeatedly.
She's always hated animals, and this season she's really putting up some impressive numbers, Bill.
Hey, she might even use the blender this time.
Oh,
Look at that. You can't that's the trash compactor. You can't coach that.
No.
Welcome back, Rachel.
Guys, that was so wrong.
What?
What?
Future Rachel, I apologize. I had nothing to do with it.
What?
We're going to leave it at that.
Last season, it was a lackluster set of numbers, but this season she's really putting up some damage.
What?
The garbage disposal was an absolute stroke of genius, Bill. You can't coach stuff like that. You just have to be a natural. Pick it up.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I was going to
This only
say,
comes once a season.
you
What?
thought she was going to go for the blender, and then boom, right at the last second, she switches over and goes for the garbage disposal.
She was a lackluster rookie out of Dallas, and we just weren't certain we were going to see anything impressive out of her. But in the last few seasons, she's really put those numbers up. She's carried this team on her back.
What
really.
is happening right now?
Like I said, Future Rachel, I had nothing to do with this.
And listen to the audio that I have recorded.
Nothing to do with it.
Car around right now, so help me. What are you guys talking about?
Just look at her unload on the rest of the players. That is exactly the kind of fire you need to bring your team into a championship. Like,
I am so confused right now. What are you guys talking about?
it's this type of fire that is going to get them through those games late in the season. You know, when it gets around October, the weather starts to cool down. A lot of players will just take it easy, but this woman here is ready to go the distance.
What are you? I don't understand what this is about.
She has 16 decapitations this season.
What?
And look, another one crosses the same.
And that's exactly what they
Kitty,
mean by that.
run.
If you look close, that whole saying, there's more than one way to skin a cat, she is still innovating. Innovating. Look at that work with the paring knife. Can we get that on replay?
I hate all of you.
Oh, God.
She separates the sinew from the bone because she doesn't want to waste any meat.
What?
That is important.
I hate all of you. Anyway.
Hey, I had nothing to do with that. Completely out of that conversation.
Let's see here. The skeleton is going to attack Mel. This is the first one that hit you.
Bring it.
It does not bring it, in fact.
Because it's weak.
And
You know how you know they didn't bring it? Because she's not on the mic screaming, "You take damage!"
Well, yeah, that too.
And the second one will also attack Mel.
She's in that first episode, she sounded just like LL Cool J. I think I've said that before. You remember that song, Mama Said Knock You Out? She's like, damage! Oh, damage!
Oh, it was like Friday, man. She got right up in it. You got knocked the fuck out.
Motherfucker, Wu-Tang ain't nothing!
Mel, does a 22 hit you?
Nope.
God.
No? I'm just going to roll damage anyway, just for fun.
Yeah, I think you should.
7.
I do not feel anything from that.
All right.
Because
He hit me with a weapon, didn't he?
Concussed.
Yeah, his short sword.
Well, I got resistance.
Oh, he won that totem.
Ah.
And it is your turn, Mel.
All right. I'm dropping my sword.
Okay.
I'm going to grab these two skeletons, and I am going to slam them together repeatedly as if they are crash cymbals, and I am in a junior high marching band.
That's how all rock stars get their start in junior high marching bands.
Yeah, just before they get pantsed and dragged around the track.
Come on, guys. I just want to be a rock and roll singer. Oh.
Well, then you can roll to grab each of them. So, D20 plus your dex mod.
That is a 16 and a 21.
Okay, so
That
you
ought to
grab
do
them
it.
both. Roll a D6 plus your strength mod, and then that damage will apply to each of them.
All right. That is 6 total.
Okay.
I think Mel's about to reenact how Adam was turned into Eve.
Varys, your turn.
Die, you gravy sucking pants!
Well, shit, you don't see that every day. Load another arrow. Is that fella still on the back trying to shoot us?
No, that's the one that Renasmir killed.
Ah, well, shit. Never mind. I don't load an arrow.
Okay.
I sit back and watch.
All right.
Sip my beer.
Okay. Varian?
pull my hat down tighter.
Okay.
All right, so Mel still has.
It's my hat.
There's still 2 on Mel, right?
Yes.
Okay, but they've been all right.
The bones have been grappled.
Yeah. Yeah. Unlike my partners, I'm not going to be grabbing any bones.
Unlike your partners, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're already famous.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try and put my. I'm going to try and put my long sword right in between, where right across the neck, right across the vertebrae, so separate the head from the shoulders.
Okay.
Ooh, that is a 20 even.
That will hit.
All right, let's see if I can do better than 1.
Okay.
That is better than 1. That's a 4.
All right. It is still alive, but you've severed most of the head from the body.
Okay.
But there's just like a few like little strings of tissue still like kind of like holding it on, so it's still animated.
Okay, and then Renazmir's coming up after me. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my bardic inspirations. Give it to him.
Okay. Nazmir, your turn.
Going for another pelvis.
Okay. Of the 2, are you going after the one that's more injured?
No, I'm gonna go with the one that is got the least damage, since I seem to understand their collapse button now.
Okay. All right. So roll your d20 plus your dex mod.
Okay, and I get inspiration, right?
Yes.
Oh man, that's so fantastic. That's a D6, correct?
For your damage.
Yes.
Oh, right.
It's a D6 for the inspiration.
So 20 total.
Okay. Roll your d6 plus your strength mod.
5.
Okay. So you kind of dislocate it. So it looks pretty bad. It's definitely going to walk with a limp, but it's not completely.
It's not disjointed. It's not separate.
You didn't like Jenga tower it this time.
Oh,
He just lost the leg. Damn it.
Yeah.
what was that movie? New Guy?
I want my pelvis collection. Everyone else always uses like ears on a necklace. I'm gonna hang pelvises around mine.
Okay.
One of these belong to Elvis. Can you guess which one? And I'm gonna wiggle. They're all shook up. Oh.
Mel, one of the skeletons that you have is just gonna hit you with his sword, or attempt to hit you with his sword.
Shake it off, bro.
Fail. The other skeleton is going to swing his short sword at Renazmir for trying to Jenga tower him.
I'm gonna deflect the blow with my other pelvis.
Ding.
17.
Oh God.
That didn't deflect.
You take
I'm about 100% certain that hits. Let me look on my sheet. Yeah, it hits.
4 damage.
Ow.
Oh no.
Mel, your turn.
I'm still holding those guys, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna keep smashing.
Okay. Roll me d6 plus your strength.
Nice. Plus my +2 for raging. That is 11.
All right. So you smash the 2 together, and they just sort of explode in a cloud of like bone shards and dust. And
Oh, wait, is the pelvis still intact? I need it for my Pelvis Presley necklace.
God.
yes, they're both still intact.
Excellent.
Actually, before Renazmir can grab one, I soccer kick it out of the room.
I'm going to chase after it. Yes!
The pelvis has left the building.
Oh.
That's so stupid.
Oh my God.
I watched the pelvis go past. I watched her answer go past. Well, shit.
Was it Gamora? She's like, I've had enough of your pelvic sorcery. Not me. I took a level of pelvic wizard.
All right. Jake, for your map
Mm-hmm.
writing, in the top left corner,
Mm-hmm.
on the north side, there is a door. And then on the east side, on the top right, there is a door.
All right, so north and east.
East side? Sorry.
Wait a minute. You said top,
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Top
so
left.
there's okay, and then top right on the west wall.
On the east wall.
Okay, but it's in the top right.
Hmm.
That's the
Okay.
east wall. Yeah.
All right. Well, no, then I have my map oriented upside down. Then apparently,
Okay.
I have north at the bottom of the map.
You should post this map to Patreon.
Well, I might do that.
This is
Yeah, cousin. I think your map went this way, that way when you hit your head.
This is the map
I don't
MC
know.
Fisher used when he was in the old fucking police raid squad.
This is not a map. This is a placemat left over from the inn from last night.
Well,
He hits in the door and then runs up the roof.
It's
Maybe that's all I had to work with.
Steel Lake's clear.
It's one
You
of
know,
those
I've written some of my best songs on cocktail napkins.
It's one of those paper Denny's menus that they give for kids to color on.
Oh man, that'd be a funny.
With the 3-pack of crayons.
Yeah.
Man.
It's not a map. It's the maze, and he's been trying to get from one end to the other. He's been trying to get to a stack. He's been trying to get to the Denny's Grand Slam at the other side.
I like eggs and pancakes.
I want moon over my hammy.
because it's metal.
Because it's metal. I don't use your plastic forks because I only like metal.
Metal.
After I hit my head on that metal door, I taste metal in my mouth.
Probably.
All right.
All right. I'm taking some arm bones because they make good drumsticks. We have a drummer here
No,
somewhere.
Actually, they do not make good drumsticks, but
No, I found
Rachel would know. She's put up solid cat killing numbers this season. She knows what bones make good drumsticks.
oh my god.
Typically, they're the legs, but that's just me.
Yeah, those are the drumsticks.
Yeah, those are the drumsticks.
I go and open the caskets.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
So inside the first
We're having a femur. I'm gnawing on some ribs.
inside the first sarcophagus is
Barbecue sauce for my ribs.
no, there's not barbecue sauce in the.
Damn this whole place.
I'm gonna mute you if you don't let me read what he found.
Barbecue
inside
sauce.
the sarcophagus. Mute. Mute. There you go. I muted everyone except me and David. David, inside the sarcophagus, you find a very dead person, but also they are wearing a platinum signet ring.
I take the ring.
Okay.
I see the dead body, and I just lose it in the body. Just vomit all over it.
All right.
Close it. Wipe my mouth. See the beer. Take another sip.
Okay.
Walk to the next one.
All right.
He spewed. You didn't mute me. What? Unmutable.
There you go. All right. Do you want to check the other ones?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Just I hope it don't look like him because I might lose it again.
There are dead bodies in each of the other two sarcophagi, but each one also has a platinum signet ring.
Oh, shit. Hey, cuz, I found something you can give that girl last night.
Oh my God! Is it herpes?
We were all thinking
No, it's
we
worse.
just got to it
Marriage.
first.
Oh. No, thank you. That's a little too permanent for me.
It really is the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, you beat
I
me to it.
re-gift every Christmas.
David, each of those rings is worth 50 gold.
Oh, shit.
God damn. Just remember, Red Beaver Media gets 15% of that.
Say what?
Nothing.
I want shoes.
He's putting that in our contract, but I have yet to see one step of one shoe.
All right, let's just get out of here,
All right.
and we'll worry about the shoes. Actually, one of the things I'd like to do before we leave this room is I'd like to take. You said that the columns in the room, they were carved, correct, or they had carvings on them.
Yeah, to look like willow trees.
Is there anything specific about that, or is it just decoration?
It's give me an investigational.
That's a thing I can do. I know all the things. It's a 22.
Okay. These are purely for decoration.
Okay.
It's just sort of like willow trees, symbolic of death.
Okay. So there's nothing like, follow this path, go here, here's where the treasure is, and then, don't step there. Okay. Yeah.
No.
Wishful thinking on my part, I suppose.
All right. So you guys have 2 doors that you have not gone through. One in the north and one in the east.
Well, shit, we need to find out what they're guarding. That's too many fools to be guarding nothing.
I think we should go north.
I'm shoving the other pelvises in a bag. I agree. By the way, I want to teach you guys a song about anatomy for when we fight against the bone people.
I'm listening.
Skeletons, not bone people.
This is
Skeletons.
We really have them boned.
Hey, if we're going to fight boners, we need to fucking know how.
Oh my god.
I agree. If you're going to fight boners, it is best to know your way around.
Knowledge is power.
So keep in mind that the head bone is connected to the middle part bone. That is connected to the Elvis pelvis. And that is connected to the floor toucher bones. And there is an array, an assembly of other bones in between. Those are irrelevant.
All right.
That was helpful. Let's open the north door.
Okay. So you go to open the north door. There is a 15-foot hallway. At the end of the hallway, on the east side, is a door.
5-foot wide hallway, what?
Yes, 5 foot wide.
All right. And on the east side, there's a door, so it'll be on the right hand?
Yes.
All right. Just making sure I'm on the same page here.
David had some drastic camera relocation, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Am I supposed to be looking for something? Is this like where like a Where's Waldo deal? Because I'm going to tell you, man, I'm not good with those, because Waldo could technically change clothes, and they haven't ever drawn him statistically very accurately. So it's just like some guy in a hat, but I'm like, obviously they make those.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he couldn't have bought them. In order to trick kids, Waldo just has to change clothes. Boom, 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 boom. Guys, we're a band that just came in here, dealt with a bunch of rogues, and then also a bunch of skeletons. So literally, bone thugs in harmony.
Well, shit.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right. I'm gonna invest. I'm gonna like check and see if I can see anything in the hallway here.
Okay.
Do a little perceptions.
All right. So you are no longer raging, correct?
No, my rage would have been over.
Okay.
In response, Nate, did you hear about the time I jerked off in my own eye? I didn't even see it coming.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What is happening?
He messaged me a joke. Can I read it? Can I just read it?
Go ahead. It's the timing is past.
I'm gonna read the whole thing. He's like, I couldn't quite figure out how to work it in, which is exactly what I want to hear about everyone's jokes. They're just like, but we missed the opportunity. He goes, did you hear about the skeleton that ejaculated? He came out of nowhere. I like to imagine a skeleton that just has balls hanging from the bottom. It's the last part to rot because it stays moistened.
Oh my god.
All right, I'll behave. No, I'm sorry.
Okay, you can edit that part
Don't
out. Sorry.
lie to me.
I'll never be allowed to guest star on anything ever again.
Let's be honest. If we all played this like a regular D&D game where everyone was real serious and no one made
Nobody
jokes,
would fucking
would
listen.
listen to this.
Nah.
Give a fuck.
All right, Jake.
They're here to watch us fail.
Give me your perception, Jake.
And Rachel has
I got a 9.
It's a hallway with a door at the end.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm probably distracted by thoughts of Yolandria's breasts.
At an odd
Speaking
moment.
of coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's my groupie. She's hot.
Hey, I look at it this way. I'm just happy he was able to actually perceive the door.
I'm going to walk to the end of the hallway with my Christmas, like Santa Claus sack full of pelvises.
Okay.
pelvis claws.
I'm going to wait back and just watch.
Okay.
I'm going to walk up to the door and knock on the door. I'm like, hello?
There's
Hello?
no answer.
I'm going to open the door.
It's locked.
I lean over to my cousin. 5 Gold says you can't do it again.
The safe cracker.
There's not room for you to charge because the door's not at the end of the hallway. It's to the
Yeah.
side.
How sturdy does the knob?
Damn it, Rachel.
How sturdy is the knob, Rachel? Tell me about the knob. Describe the knob to me, Rachel.
No.
You
So
gone for both the knobs.
No.
Is it bad? I mean, is it like sturdy looking?
It's a good door. I don't know.
The knob is swollen.
Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna use one of the pelvises from the bag to try to knock down on the handle.
well, actually, I'm trying to think of. I have
going to-
Tinker's tools. I'm trying to figure out
Pelvically thrust the knob.
what actually is in my Tinker's tools.
Well, while you're looking that up, I'm going to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it's probably better than Tinker Toys. Although I did love those when I was a kid.
It's improvised weapon. I don't think I have that one written down. What's the equation, Rachel?
I want to say it's 8 plus whatever your normal bonuses would be.
Okay, and so that's going to be 9.
Okay, never mind then.
This guy is not Gavir. So any of those questions, you would think I should probably ask these. No, probably not.
They're not specific.
So the door's locked, you said?
Yes.
I'm going to assume that we didn't find any kind of key back on the skeletons.
No.
What about, I'm going to go check the red dudes on the floor, see if they got a key.
They might have a key since there's no one in there. Because that's the conclusion I drew from no one responding. Anybody who tries to deceive me is just going to win. Let's just assume that that's the case from now on. Unless I make it very clear otherwise that I don't trust them.
Okay.
And you're effectively cousin Balky from Perfect Strangers.
You know what? I hate that I get that reference.
Don't be ridiculous.
I hate that I'm old enough that I know that reference.
Man, that shit was TV Land when I was a kid.
That was first run ABC when I was a kid.
I remember it.
You
Yes.
fuckers are so...
You remember the episode of Bibi Bobkas? Where they cooked the Bibi Bobkas?
So
I could still sing the freaking song.
Jesus Christ, you guys are so fucking ancient. It's crazy.
David, you said you're going back to check the other bodies?
Unless he gets me killed.
So
Yes,
there's...
I'll back to check the other bodies.
I tell you,
Okay.
I'll go with him. So there's
Okay.
safety in numbers.
All right. So Varys and Birion start to head back to go check the other bodies. As you guys get back into the crypt area, you see that the eastern door is open, and there are currently in the room with you guys
400 rogues.
not
shit.
that many.
You take the 300 on the right, I'll take the one on the left.
There are two
Sounds fair.
there are two red brand ruffians.
Oh, great.
Well, because they have their scarlet cloaks, their weapons drawn, and they will. And so you two roll me initiative, and I will roll initiative for these guys.
Damn, I really like this die.
16.
19.
19 for Varian.
I take it they're angry we killed their kin.
They are.
Well, too bad.
I like how we were all raised really close to each other, and yet we've all adopted like regional dialects that are as completely different as possible.
Once again, we want to thank you guys for listening to Freelance Heroism. We hope you're having just as much fun listening as we are playing. Visit us at facebook.com/freelanceheroism and leave us a like. If you'd like to see our adventures in comic form, the professional illustrates our misadventures and more at 1d4rounds.com. If you're interested in supporting us, consider donating. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Keep an eye out for rewards as we have them.
Our theme music is Cardiac Dissidence by Punk Rock Opera, used under the Creative Commons license. You can find a link in the show notes. Our cast includes me, Dees Cassius, as Renasmir on lead guitar, David Walker as Varys on drums, Jake Sipple as Mellifluor with lead vocals, and Nathan Lett as Virian Herpator, Lich Gate's executive talent agent. And let's not forget, last but not least, our suffering DM, Rachel Moore.
Questions or comments? Send an email to freelanceheroismpodcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again for listening. We'll see you next week. Till then, the invoice is in the mail.
What's an invoice? That's the voice you use inside. For indoor concerts.
As opposed to your out voice.
I use my out voice all the time.